Hi there, I'm Dan Bates. I'm Principal Oboe of the Irish Chamber Orchestra, and this is my inside track on Jörg Widmann's Oboe Concerto. Now, Jörg wrote this piece for his great friend Heinz Holliger, who's probably the most famous and celebrated oboist of the last half a century, probably. Heinz Holliger is also a composer, prolific composer, and a conductor in his own right. And Jörg and Heinz Holliger have a really good friendship. Jörg made that clear to me, and they have a lot of respect for each other musically. They've performed together a lot, and they also make a lot of jokes together. Heinz Holliger is quite famous for liking to play really, really hard music. I don't get it, but it floats his boat for some reason. And he often asks the composers that are writing pieces for him, can you put this in, because it's really difficult. Like, for example, in the Elliott Carter concerto that was written for Heinz Holliger, the composer writes a slur from a top A off the top of the stage, only dogs can hear it, a slur to a bottom B flat, because Heinz Holliger basically asked him to. I think it's quite an interesting tactic, because, you know, if Heinz Holliger is the only person that can play these pieces, then he's going to be the only one that's asked to play these pieces, and so the gig's his next time. Smart, huh? So I've had a lot of fun with this piece over the last few months. I'm terrified, honestly, because I love Jörg's music. I love Jörg very much, and I want to do the best I can for him and for my colleagues in the orchestra. It's really a wonderful piece, it is. I love it and I hate it, and I've spent many hours with it. It takes inspiration from sort of French Baroque music, and you can hear that in sort of some of the very double-dotted rhythms. And it's also very flamboyant in the way that the oboe was used in the French Baroque period. It's in 5 movements. The middle one is marked In Memoriam Betty Freeman. Now, Betty Freeman was this hilarious American woman who Jörg knew quite well, and she had vast amounts of money, and she seemed to enjoy spending this money on contemporary art and commissioning contemporary music. Not what I'd do if I was vastly rich, but anyway, each to their own. As an addendum, I saw this hilarious video of her online where she was sort of taking the cameraman around her house, showing her artworks off to him. And she's got this stuffed goose, like flying, sort of hung from the ceiling. And she actually says, "Yes, if my house was burning down, it would be that I save." Go figure. But anyway, so she's enormously influential and was very kind enough to sponsor a lot of contemporary music. So we should be grateful for her, despite her strange taste in art, perhaps. I'm terrified about playing this piece, and I hope that I do a good job. And I don't know if I will, but I'm going to try my best.